welcome back to the garage today. So today we are going to do a super short video, very easy. We're going to just show you guys how to install a helicoil into a strip bolt hole. So today we have the Kawasaki 112. This is a pretty much brand new 2022 KX 112, and the seat bolt right here is stripped out already. So always be careful to not over tighten your bolts. You strip them out really easily. So super easy for today. All you're gonna need is one of these kits. Check the link below on Amazon and you can get one of these kits. It's great because it's super cheap and it comes with pretty much every size that you would need on a Japanese motorcycle. You've got a M5, M6, M8, M10, and M12. All the drill bits, all the taps, and all the threaded inserts. So for this particular bolt, what we're using, it's an M6x1. So we're gonna end up using the drill bit, the tap, the installer, and then one of our coils here. So basically, this is gonna be really easy. Once you get the hang of this, the first one will always take longer, but once you get the hang of it, they go pretty quick. So the first thing we're gonna use is just our DeWalt, just a regular drill. This isn't an impact. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna drill in here. We're gonna make sure that we go perfectly straight. So just make sure you get it in there straight, and then we're just gonna drill it out. And that's it. So now that it's drilled out, next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna get the tap. So we're gonna tap out the hole. So for this also needs to go in there really straight. What you can do is, for this, there's a couple different tools you can use to spin them in there. So what I like to use is just a small adjustable wrench. And basically you can just take your small adjustable wrench, put it on there, and just start twisting it in while you're applying pressure. So you need to make sure that the tap catches in there. And there are other tools that can be used to do this, but this tends to be a pretty good one for what you have laying around the garage. Now that it's caught, I'm just double checking and making sure that we're perfectly perpendicular to the hole. So it looks like we're pretty good, and we're just gonna keep working this in there. Just nice and slow. And after it starts going in, sometimes what'll help is if you back it out about a turn or two turns to clean out the threads a little bit. So we're gonna go in a few more turns, and it might start to get a little bit difficult to turn here. So it's getting a little bit harder. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take it and I'm just gonna back it out about a turn or a turn and a half or so, and then I'm gonna continue going in. So now we've got our threads cut. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get our threaded insert here. We got a big bag of them. We use these all the time in the garage, so we need to keep a lot of them around. A lot of strip bolts. And basically what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take your tool here. There's a little cutout, and you see there's a little tab here at the end. So you're just gonna take it and you're just gonna install it just like that. A drop of Loctite, and put it on there. It's not necessary, but it definitely will help if you don't want your thread to back out. So then you're gonna just take this and you're just gonna screw it on in, and it'll catch the threads that you just made. Super, super simple. And you go in until it's about flush. So that looks pretty good to me. And the last thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take the punch that they give you to knock out the tab in the back. So you just take it and you can just tap it out and it'll pop out really easily. Now, if you're doing one that's inside of a motor, you're gonna wanna make sure that you're careful about pulling that out. Sometimes I'll use a pair of pliers and put it in there and pull it out the other way so that way it doesn't drop into the motor. But you can do this helicoil on pretty much everything. The only thing I wouldn't suggest doing it on is an oil drain bolt. But basically, if you look in there now, you can see you got some nice new threads. And if you see, we have our 6mm bolt right here, and it should just thread right in. So that's how you fix a stripped out thread on any motorcycle. This kit we use all the time in here. So if you have a bike or you're fixing bikes, get one of these kits. You can always get the refills for the threads once you use them all, but this will cover most of the bolts that are on a bike. So it's great to have this around. Check the link below to find the link to it. And that's it. That's it for doing this. So again, subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks.